Hello students, welcome to the World of Knowledge. We are having a revision series for grade 10th math. Today we have taken an exemplar question of trigonometry chapter. This question looks little difficult, but children, those who are aiming for centum in math have to do all the exemplar questions. And it's not that difficult. If you can draw the correct diagram and understand the trick of solving such questions, the question is very easy. Let's read the question. It says a ladder is resting against a vertical wall at an angle alpha to the horizontal, and then its foot is pulled away from the wall through a distance of p, so that its upper end, that is sliding a distance q down the wall, and then the ladder is resting at an angle beta to the horizontal, and this is what you need to show. So as I said, half work is done if you can draw the correct diagram. So let this be the wall, and this is the ladder which is resting at an angle alpha to the horizontal. So let this be the ladder, and this is resting against the wall at an angle alpha. Now read the question again. What it says? It says that its foot is pulled against the wall through a distance p. So this is the foot of the ladder. You are pulling it some more distance p. Okay. Now what is happening? As you pull, the upper end is sliding down, and then it is making an angle beta. So you have pulled it, then it is sliding down. Okay, upper end is sliding down. This is the diagram. Okay, and now you have to prove this relation. If you see the relation is in terms of p, it is in terms of q, it is in terms of cos of alpha, cos of beta, sine of alpha and sine of beta. This should give you the clue that where to start with. You have to start with these relations only. So let us complete a diagram. Let this point be A, this point be B, this point be C, and this point be D. Now children, whenever we are calculating any angle, we need the complete, if I am taking the complete angle, I need the complete length. So I am just putting an x for this distance from here till here, it's x. Similarly from C to D, let me mark it as E. So let ED is equal to x, and CD I am naming it as y. This is y. Don't worry, later on we have to substitute these values because these values are not coming in our proof. So we'll start from sine alpha. So children, sine alpha, come to the triangle. In this triangle, sine alpha will be opposite side by adjacent side. Let L be the ladder's height. Okay, please understand that ladder's height will remain same throughout this question. Ladder's height is not changing. That means AC is equal to EB. Okay, ladder's height is not changing. Now sine alpha. Sine alpha will be equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. So it will be equal to Q plus X by L. Okay, similarly, if you solve for sine beta, it will be equal to opposite side by again hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is again L. So X by L. Now from this equation, you can substitute the value of X because X is not required. So X will be equal to L sine beta. Just put this value in this equation, our first equation. So our sine alpha will become Q plus, instead of X, what should I write? L sine beta. So I am writing L sine beta by L. Okay, and now you need Q. See here, you need Q. So from this equation, please solve this equation and get a value for your Q. So when I cross multiply it, it will become L sine alpha is equal to Q plus L sine beta. Please don't worry about, don't get any fear from such questions. Just you need to get where to start with, and that clue will come from what angles they have given. You have to start with the same relation. Second point, whatever is required that you have to Q. Like for example, Q is required, Q you have to keep. What is not required, that you have to eliminate. And whatever is the common thing, like in this question throughout L, the length of the ladder is remaining constant, don't worry. It will get cancelled. It's coming over here, don't worry, it will get cancelled. So over here, Q will be equal to L sine alpha minus L sine beta. That means Q is equal to L, you take common, sine alpha minus sine beta. Things are becoming easy. We have got already the Q over here, you can see. And don't worry, L will get cancelled. This is your equation number 1. Similarly, you have to get an equation for P. So now what I will do, I'll keep this equation 1 with me and I'll erase the working. So what have we got from equation number 1? We are getting Q value, which is equal to L sine alpha minus sine beta. This is our equation number 1. Exactly similar way you can do it for P. Do it with me. Now we have to do for P, and it is in cos relation. So we will take cos relation only. So cos beta. So you have to take triangle EBD. So cos is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is how much? Y plus P by L. Okay. Similarly, now I'll take alpha. So cos alpha is equal to, again adjacent side, which is Y, by hypotenuse, which is over here, hypotenuse is again L. So again we are going to substitute Y. Y will be equal to S cos alpha. Just put this value of Y in this equation. It will become cos beta is equal to L cos alpha plus P by L. Okay. Now again you need P value. So bring it on this side of the equation. You will get L cos beta is equal to L cos alpha plus P. That means P will be equal to L cos beta minus L cos alpha. L can be taken common. It becomes cos beta minus cos alpha. This is your equation number 2. Now the things are pretty clear that I need to just substitute the value of P and Q and you will get the required relation. So from equation number 1 and 2, P by Q will be equal to L, and P value is cos beta minus cos alpha divided by L sine alpha minus sine beta. L gets cancelled and you get your required relation. So all the best to those who are aiming for centum, and stay tuned to Deep World of Knowledge. Thank you.